As the Terrence Bud Crawford Errol Spence fight is approaching, I can open up on different subjects now as we get a little bit closer. And one of the things that landed on my lap was Anthony Joshua and what he recently has said about Rob McCracken. I actually haven't heard any of this. Somebody sent it to me, and I just read what was said. And basically, in a nutshell, Anthony Joshua said that he wasted the best years of his life with Rob McCracken. He didn't teach him defense, and he didn't teach him a lot of things that he feels that he needs to know. He said he gave Rob his best years, and now he's going to have to dig real hard to get those best years back, and he is right. But what I want to talk about is the criticism. I don't think it's criticism. I think Anthony Joshua was honestly assessing his situation and speaking about it. There is no criticism. I think that should come with that. As far as Carl Froch, man, we already know they've been at it forever. We already know what Carl Froch issue. But the fact that people are having an issue with Anthony Joshua just breaking down his side of things, because after all, he is the boxer. He should be able to say that without people getting in their feelings. One thing I noticed, I've said for years, plenty of people have said for years, Hatman has said for years, we've all talked about Rob McCracken. We all say he needed to leave Rob McCracken. We all said it wasn't good enough. We seen this fall that y'all currently seen with Anthony Joshua. We seen it before it actually happened. That's why we was talking about the whole Rob McCracken thing. But Anthony Joshua, listen to this. Anthony Joshua was doing what the people that are trying to criticize him for talking about Rob McCracken, he's doing exactly what y'all wanted him to do. Okay? What he did was he ignored all the advice. He ignored the warning sign. He ignored people pulling him to the side. He ignored all that just to be loyal. See, this is what kills me when people start talking about Anthony Joshua. He did all that just by being loyal. Now, this is the thing. This is what I'm getting down to. If Anthony Joshua goes in there and gets creamed, we all pointing fingers. We all saying what's wrong. We all saying this, and that. He should be further along. He should know more. Anthony Joshua don't know how to clinch. He ain't got defense. He ain't got this, and that. That's what we all do. Now, this is the thing. When he's in that ring and he's getting his butt whooped and he's getting creamed, we do not hesitate to hold him up to criticize him. Right? So, when he does something to improve his situation, because we're talking about him, we think he's a broken man. We think, he's chinny. We don't think he can get it back. So when he takes a step and makes a statement about the improvement of himself, you guys want to crap on him because he said something about Rob McCracken? Everything he said about Rob McCracken is true. He's late to the party.
You'll know what you don't know. Brendan Ingle always said fighters will use you, abuse you, and disuse you. And Rob McCracken did an amazing job with Anthony Joshua through the amateurs and as a professional.
What Carl said in his recent interview, he guided him to an Olympic gold medal in 2012, Olympic champion. Then he guided him to not one but 2 world titles, and he's got the audacity and the disrespect to say he wasted years with Rob McCracken and he didn't teach him defense.
Anthony Joshua is late to the party. They've been said this about Rob McCracken. But what I noticed is whenever I done spoke on Rob McCracken has, I don't know, this weird, I guess a fan base you want to call it. You guys got so pissed at me because I said Rob McCracken can no longer help Anthony Joshua. Like, you guys literally got mad for Rob McCracken. I'll never forget it. I was like, what the hell is this with this Rob McCracken thing? But the point is this. You guys think he should have been loyal to Rob McCracken and stuff like that, and he was. And it cost him. And then when it cost him, y'all talked about him and threw him under the bus. Then when he makes the adjustments and getting the help he needs, and he finally realizing how far behind he was, because, once again, everybody said this along with dropping Rob McCracken. We all said Anthony Joshua needs to come to the States. Anthony Joshua needs to come to America. And look, he got with Derrick James, and let's face it, Anthony Joshua's mind is blown with Derrick James. His mind is blown with Derrick James. You know? And not to take anything away from Derrick James. Derrick James is a good trainer. You know what I'm saying? But how Anthony Joshua is taking it, he's looking like the Wizard of the Universe. Because that's how far behind Anthony Joshua is with Rob McCracken. Rob was good to get him to the Olympics. Rob was good to do all that. You just have to understand that Rob has been expired. But that's when you guys wanted Anthony Joshua to keep working with him, just out of loyalty, and that's what he did. But then when he got in there with Usyk, we all hollering what's wrong. So now that he's articulating what happened to him, and he recognized what has happened to him, and he recognized he has wasted years, and he recognized it's a lot that I should know, y'all gonna talk about him?
For me, that's disgusting. It's out of order what he said about Rob McCracken.
Did he actually say he's wasted years with him? Then shame on him. That's not right, man.